afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Live. Before we have breaking news and an historic vote on the House floor, Kevin McCarthy, Speaker of the House, has been ousted.
Moments ago, the House made that vote, and now they will need to elect a new Speaker, but there is no clear alternative who would have the support needed to take the gavel. No House Speaker has ever been ousted through the passage of a resolution to remove them before. Florida Representative Matt Gaetz led the charge against Speaker McCarthy after criticizing how McCarthy handled spending and budget fights. Gaetz spoke before the vote today.
I don't think voting against Kevin McCarthy is chaos. I think $33 trillion in debt is chaos. I think that facing a $2.2 trillion annual deficit is chaos. I think that not passing single subject spending bills is chaos. I think the fact that we have been governed in this country since the mid-90s by continuing resolution and omnibus is chaos.
We will have much more on this developing story as more information comes in. Stay tuned for the latest tonight on News 3 Now at 5.
Well, let's take a look outside as summer continues in October. Beautiful day. Looking down State Street from Bascom Hill.
Yeah, with the leaves turning, that's a gorgeous shot.
Stand by for fall. What is this, Paul Harvey here? No, it's Gary Canalti out in the backyard patio.
And here I am with the rest of the story. Well, we've still got unseasonably warm temperatures for today. The big question is whether or not we hit a record. Right now, we don't know for sure. The record high 85. Let's start out by taking a look at visible cloud track. Lots of sunshine today, but there are clouds coming in from the west. That will actually keep our temperatures up for tonight. However, those same clouds could bring us a chance for showers tomorrow, and then we'll be followed by cooler weather. Doppler track shows those showers mainly across western Iowa and Minnesota, but the movement right now is to the northeast, so it'll take a while for them to get here, and some of those may dissipate in the drier air across Wisconsin. Last night, temperatures dropped into the middle 50s, a little cooler than forecast. That makes it a little bit harder to reach our high temperatures for today. Right now, we're at 83 degrees. The record high 85. I have not seen us get higher than 83 so far, but other places like Boscobel and Lone Rock certainly have. Here in Dane County, we're seeing temperatures around 84 in Middleton, 84 in Verona, and 82 degrees in Deerfield. Look for skies to become mostly cloudy this evening. Temperatures dropping to around 73 by 10 p.m. Later on, I'll take a look at how much rain we can expect and how much cooler we'll be by the end of the week.
All right, Gary, thank you. We'll check back. Well, it may be a little warm for this time of year, but it is October, and therefore time to play playoff baseball.
The Milwaukee Brewers are facing off against the Arizona Diamondbacks at American Family Field tonight. Our Jalen Banks is live in the parking lot with the tailgaters. Hi, Jalen.
Yeah, guys, as Mark said, it is a lot warmer, but that's okay because playoff baseball is here. I've been here since about 1:30 this afternoon, and tailgaters have been lined up even before I got here. And it's electric. Fans are super excited. They continue to talk about how the winning program for the Milwaukee Brewers is alive and well, making the postseason 5 out of the last 6 years. And as you can see, I'm here at a tailgate. We've got brats and hot dogs, burgers, you name it. The fans are around here cheering Brewers in 2, so that allows you to know what type of confidence they have going into this series against the Diamondbacks. Tonight at 5 and 6, we'll have more of the fan reaction and fan predictions. You hear them? You hear them? Brewers in 2. There we go. Brewers in 2. All right, guys, you hear them. Brew Crew is alive and well this afternoon. Reporting from American Family Field in Milwaukee, Jalen Banks, News 3 Now.
All right, Jalen, thank you. The Brew in 2, like that. We are continuing our series telling you about SSM Health. Today was the first day of surgeries, and we want to highlight an 8-year-old boy named Samuel. Dr. Pogo and his team successfully performed a what is it?
Adenoidectomy.
Thank you.
Adenoids, taking your adenoids out.
A surgery where the adenoids are surgically removed, as Susan said, through the mouth. The procedure treats enlarged adenoids.
Adenoids.
I know
it's hard.
There's an extra word in the extra letter. Adenoids that can cause problems by partially blocking the airway, which can cause a variety of issues that require treatment. After surgery, Samuel was taken to the post-anesthesia care unit, or PACU, and reunited with his mother, whose thankful embrace to Chaplain Liz brought tears to the doctor's eyes. Thanks for your assist on that.
Sure.
Today's Madison mayor presented her plan for next year's operating budget, determining how the city services, programs, and staff get funds.
Our Catherine Merck joins us to explain where the reductions are happening and what this will mean for your tax dollars. Catherine?
At today's announcement, the mayor said the city is getting fewer revenue sources than comparable cities in almost every other state in the country. The mayor added that this funding issue means the city is disproportionately going to continue to rely on property taxes. She claimed the state's legislature's restrictions on property taxes make it, quote, virtually impossible for the city to keep up with cost. That means you'll see increases in 2024 that won't be very high, according to the mayor, but it takes extra effort to support the city.
Since at least 2011, when further restrictions were placed on municipal funding, Madison has had an annual gap between the cost to serve residents and the funding available to do so. As Madison's population has grown, so has that gap.
And what the mayor says is a continued decision to help with funds. The budget that you see on your screen right there proposes a 1% reduction across the board to all city agencies, which the mayor says will save the city $3 million. This budget will be presented to the Common Council tonight. And after Finance Committee meetings and adjustments, the Common Council action is scheduled to happen in November.
Catherine, thank you. President Biden's son, Hunter Biden, has pleaded not guilty to federal charges stemming from his purchase of a gun in 2018.
He appeared in a federal court in Delaware this morning. Hunter Biden left the federal courthouse in Delaware following his arraignment on federal gun charges. He is accused of both lying about his drug use while buying a gun and possessing a gun while using narcotics. The arraignment comes after a plea deal that included the gun charges and misdemeanor tax charges collapsed over the summer.
Hunter Biden, by being part of a plea deal that disintegrated, is subject to a lot more legal exposure than he was last time he walked into that courtroom.
A special counsel appointed by the Attorney General is overseeing the Hunter Biden investigation and could potentially bring charges on tax counts and other violations, although no other charges have been filed yet. LaFonza Butler is the newest member of the U.S. Senate. The California Democrat is filling the seat vacated by the death of longtime Senator Dianne Feinstein, who passed away last week.
Do you solemnly swear that you will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign...
Vice President Kamala Harris swore in Butler this afternoon. She will now serve the rest of Feinstein's term, which expires in 2024.
She's going to be a great, great senator. I'm excited, happy, thrilled that she is here. We know each other.
Earlier, Senator Butler met with Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer. Governor Gavin Newsom appointed Butler to serve the rest of Feinstein's term. The seat is up for election, as we mentioned, in 2024, and several candidates have already thrown their hat into the race. Butler is a former union leader and Democratic strategist who has worked on Kamala Harris's presidential campaign and head of Emily's List, an organization which raises money for female candidates who support abortion rights. She is now only the third black female U.S. senator in history, behind Vice President Harris, and the first openly lesbian one.
Well, travelers at the Dane County Regional Airport will now have more opportunities to fly nonstop to two of the U.S.'s most popular destinations. Both United Airlines and Delta added more daily flights to LaGuardia Airport in New York City and Reagan National Airport in Washington, D.C. The changes mean that the Dane County Regional Airport now offers multiple flights to LaGuardia and Reagan almost daily.
The man who designed the Green Bay Packers' distinct G logo has passed away at the age of 83. John Gordon was a young art student at St. Norbert College in 1961, working as an assistant for the Packers' equipment manager when he was offered the chance to design the team's logo under then-coach Vince Lombardi. Gordon's name and his sketch are featured in a display at the Packers Hall of Fame Museum at Lambeau Field. That's a great trivia answer to know.
Learn something every day. That's pretty cool. Well, happening this week, the World Dairy Expo returns to Madison for its 56th year. Today marks the start of the trade show at the Expo, which is the largest dairy-focused trade show in the world. It brings people in the dairy industry together from all over to highlight the latest in innovation and to showcase some of the best cattle in North America.
We'll have companies from around the world featured that are involved with the dairy industry. In addition to the trade show, we have educational offerings that'll be going on throughout the day, youth events, and certainly the camaraderie that is such an important and special part of World Dairy Expo.
A reminder that if you're driving near the Alliant Energy Center, expect some delays near the John Nolan Drive and Rimrock Road exits on the Beltline, as people will be coming and going from the Expo all week. And tomorrow, Farm Babe Pam Yankee will be live at the Expo for us.
That's always a highlight. Welcome to Madison, everyone who's here for the Expo. We're happy to have you.
Yes, indeed. Well, are you in the market for a midsize SUV?
A Hyundai Santa Fe might be one you want to check out. We'll find out what Harvey Briggs thinks when we go behind the wheel when Live at 4 continues.
Fresh Timer starts the minute a tomato gets picked. That's why at Pick and Save, we shorten the time from harvest to home. So no matter how you shop, you'll have more time to enjoy your fresh produce. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
These are the faces that smile so wide at the friends and staff who are by their side, where life is lived with a feeling of pride on every bump of life's great ride that comes from the care that sweetens the air that lives in the house that angels built. Attic Angel Community, independent homes and 4 levels of assisted living built with the help of angels.
Menards will help you stack up. Big savings when insulating your home. Plus, save 11% on all insulation. A properly insulated home can save you money on your utility bill, all while increasing your family's comfort. Plus, stack on the savings and save more money with additional federal tax credits on qualifying energy efficiency home improvement purchases. Pick up a roll of R15 high-performance craft paper-faced fiberglass insulation for just $14.99 after rebate.
Save big money at Menards. It's never about, in the game of golf, just one thing. It's everything. It's all-encompassing. In Golf Galaxy, we are your team. If you have a question on your equipment, your fitter's here for you. If you have a question on your swing or something mechanical, our Class A PGA professionals are here for you. If you need help fixing something, our club techs are here for you.
We have the fitting bays, we have the TrackMan, we have Biomech putter fitting system. When you come in, we want to fit you with the right apparel, the right footwear. We have everything that you could possibly need to improve your game.
I had a lot of bad days with gout, but that one took the wedding cake. Even with medicine, my uric acid was still too high to stop painful gout buildup. Then a gout specialist told me about Cristexa.
Cristexa is a prescription medicine for adults with gout whose symptoms are not controlled by other gout medicines.
I learned Cristexa quickly starts working to break down gout buildup.
Cristexa is an infused medicine. Serious life-threatening allergic reactions can occur while taking Cristexa. Tell your doctor right away if you have symptoms such as shortness of breath, trouble breathing, dizziness, itching, or swelling of the throat or tongue. Cristexa is not recommended if you have high levels of uric acid without a history of gout. Do not take Cristexa if you have a rare disorder called G6PD deficiency or favism. Before receiving Cristexa, tell your doctor if you have a history of heart problems and all the medicines you take. Cristexa may cause gout flare-ups, allergic reactions, nausea, bruising, sore throat, constipation, chest pain, and vomiting.
I received Cristexa for about 6 months. Now I'm in control, not gout.
Find a doctor who specializes in gout at goutdocnow.com.
At Pick and Save, everyone wins when it comes to savings because you get the same great prices, deals, and rewards on pickup or delivery as you do in store. So no matter how you shop, everyone saves big. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
You're watching News 3 Now, live at 4.
Welcome back. Locals and tourists visiting Balboa's most famous Guggenheim Museum were astonished by a new exhibition of sculpture by celebrated artist Pablo Picasso.
The Picasso Sculptor, Matter and Body exhibition, which brings together 50 works made between 1909 and 1962, opened at the Basque Country Museum. It's the first time Bilbao has hosted an exhibition of works by Picasso.
His culture is very profound and very inventive. He constantly invents, constantly. So I think for me he's not only the best painter, but he's the best sculptor of 20th century art.
The Malaga-born artist worked with sculpture from almost the start of his 76-year career, which also, of course, included painting, but ceramics and printmaking, too. The exhibition, opened by one of Picasso's grandsons, marks 50 years since the artist's death in April of 1973.
Well, blink and you'll miss it. October just started, but that means the Badger basketball season is only a little more than a month away. The team kicked off the season last week with the annual tradition of running up Bascom Hill. Now the team needs to get itself ready for their first game of the season, a home matchup against Arkansas State on November 6th. We talked to forward Tyler Wall and asked him why he wanted to come back for his 5th season with the Badgers.
I took some time, like a week or a week and a half or so, able to talk to my family, my friends, and then just kind of being able to sit down and think without any of the stress of the next game or the next opponent or who we're going to play. So I think just when it came down to it and I was able to get my mind clear, it was a quite obvious choice for me to come back.
You can catch the Wisconsin Huddle program right after News 3 Now at 6:30 on Friday. And if you want to be at a taping of the show, it's recorded at the Buck and Honeys in Monona now on Mondays at 6 o'clock.
German shoemaker Birkenstock could be valued at up to $10 billion when it lists its shares on the stock market for the first time. While the iconic footwear brand has not set a date yet for its IPO filing. A filing yesterday indicates that it plans to sell shares between $44 to $49 each when it debuts on the New York Stock Exchange. At the top of the price range, Birkenstock would have a market capitalization of $9.9 billion.
Wow. That's a lot.
A lot of shoes.
Stocks took a big hit today as bond prices hit a 16-year high. The Dow Industrials dropped 430 points. The Nasdaq fell 248 points, or almost 2%. The S&P 500 was down 58 points.
Well, if you're in the market for an SUV, and who isn't these days, you have an almost unlimited number of choices.
And if you're looking for a midsizer, there's a ton of competition. Let's go behind the wheel with Harvey Briggs and find out what he thinks of the 2023 Hyundai Santa Fe. Another SUV.
That's right. There are so many of them. And this is actually a pretty good one. This is the Santa Fe from Hyundai. But don't get too used to this look, because in 2024, this car is going to be completely redesigned.
So Harvey says look for bargains on the 2023s as the new models approach. Plus, the Santa Fe is a bargain to begin with lots of features for the money.
The base engine is just a 2.5-liter gas engine, makes about 160 horsepower.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, this one has the turbocharged 2.5-liter that makes 281 horsepower. Then you can get a regular hybrid with a 1.6-liter turbo and a hybrid electric motor. And then you can get a plug-in hybrid. So you have 4 engine options. You can get it in front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. And so it's a really versatile car and a wide range of pricing, obviously, as well.
The base model with the engine you don't want is $30,000. Our test car, the top-of-the-line Calligraphy, pushes the needle past 45,000 big ones. This is the top of the line.
Top of the line Calligraphy edition, Mark.
Really?
Limited is not good enough. We need to go up to Calligraphy.
So this is loaded.
Yeah, totally loaded. You've got everything. You've got Napa leather seats. You've got all the, they're heated and cooled. You've got a heated steering wheel, the panoramic sunroof. So all those great features.
Plus every modern safety feature and the best warranty in the business. But how does it drive? Let's find out. So, pretty solid.
It rides really well, very quiet, very competitive with everything else in this category. It's a family car, and it drives like you would expect a mid-size SUV to drive.
Now, this may sound strange, but the Santa Fe may be one of the more American cars on the road. It's assembled in Montgomery, Alabama.
Content on this is very high domestic content as well. So it's still a Korean company, but there are a lot of American workers getting paid. to build these cars.
There was a time, not that long ago, when you said the name Hyundai, not a lot of nice words followed. That was then. This is now.
Hyundai has just come a long way from where they were 10, 15 years ago when, you know, they were the car you bought when you couldn't afford a new car, right?
And you weren't recommending Hyundais back then.
No, you know, I mean, it was just not a well put together vehicle back then, but, you know, they've made huge strides.
So what makes this one stand out for you?
It's really the amount and quality of the content of the vehicle. First of all, it's just a little bigger than the CR-V and the RAV4, which if you've got teenagers, this might be a better option for you in that. And then as you start to load this thing up, it comes, you know, it gets near a premium level car.
That is saying something. Harvey is joining us now from home, a little under the weather. Hi, Harvey.
Hi, Harvey.
Yeah. Hey, guys. How are you?
Good. We talked about the electric range plug-in hybrid. How far can you go with just electricity?
Just about 30 miles. So it's that typical balance of you can drive it around town most of the time on all electric, but then when you need to take a long trip, you can put gas in it and go as far as you want. It's interesting, for 2024, they're going to reduce the number of engine options offered in the United States. You only get the 2.5-liter turbo, so they took the engine you don't want off the table. And then you get the regular mild hybrid. The plug-in hybrid won't be available right away. So if you want one of those, you're going to have to get it in this 23 model.
And speaking, you have a big decision to make because the 23 model and the 24 model look completely different. You have to decide which one you want.
Yeah, the 24, not only does it look different, it's a much bigger vehicle. They've actually extended the wheelbase significantly. It will have a third row in it. So it's really going to compete more with like the Honda Passport and or the Pilot and some of those vehicles.
But you'll probably get a pretty good deal for some 23 still on the lot.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, sales for Hyundai have been very strong this year. They just reported third quarter sales, and they're up 16%. The Santa Fe itself was up 24% this quarter over last. I think some of that might have to do with the chip shortage and supply chain issues that were holding back last year. But their sales are strong, so you might get some deals, but I'd be surprised if they're, you know, rushing to throw money on the hood for you.
They're not going to give them away, that's for sure. All right. Thank you, Harvey.
Thank you, Harvey. Feel better.
I will. Thanks, guys. See you.
We'll see you. A newborn in Minnesota can hear things thanks to a procedure never tried on an infant before.
We'll have this emotional story coming up after Gary's complete forecast.
Spring could just break. Precision is there to help.
We have fully stocked vehicles to fix any problem you have that same day, and we are all over the Madison area.
You're just one phone call away from getting your garage door fixed today.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
Do you suffer from chronic or severe back or neck pain? Did you know that there is now a treatment method available right here at Midwest Spine and Nerve Center that offers hope of avoiding spinal surgery for those suffering with bulging, herniated, or degenerative discs? Our therapies help reduce pain related to these conditions and have a high success rate in helping people just like you avoid back or neck surgery.
I've experienced low back pain for over 15 years. I had back surgery when I was 26 and had difficulties recovering. The doctors at Midwest Spine and Nerve Center have given me a new lease on life. I am now able to enjoy an active, pain-free lifestyle.
Call Midwest Spine and Nerve Center now to schedule a no-obligation consultation to see if our progressive pain-relieving therapies are right for you.
To everyone who craves a fresh meal, come have a taste of Wisconsin.
America's Dairyland.
As in real dairy.
It gives Culver's fresh frozen custard its famous rich and creamy flavor. Like really rich.
So rich.
Rich and creamy.
And our cook-to-order Butterburgers?
They're topped with, you guessed it, Wisconsin cheese.
But it's the smiles we put on your face with every meal made just for you.
It really makes our hearts melt.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
My late father-in-law lit up a room, but his vision dimmed with age. He had AMD. I didn't know it then, but it can progress to GA, an advanced form of the disease. His struggle with vision loss from AMD made me want to help you see warning signs of GA, like straight lines that seem wavy, blurry or missing visual spots that make it hard to see faces, like this one, or trouble with low light. That makes driving at night a real challenge. If you've been diagnosed with AMD and notice vision changes, don't wait. GA is irreversible. It's important to catch it early. Talk to your eye doctor about GA and learn more at GAWon'tWait.com.
A Cadillac? Go on. Say yes. You earned this. At Bergstrom Cadillac of Madison, we know you work hard. This is you playing hard. Say yes to elevated luxury. Yes to hands-free freedom. Yes to effortless electric. Say yes to Bergstrom Cadillac of Madison.
We'll take a look at this. No, your eyes are not deceiving you. That moon looks exactly like a ravioli. NASA shared this image of Pan, which orbits around Saturn. Scientists say the ring around the equator makes it look like a puffed up pasta. The outer space snack was discovered in 1990, but new tech allowed to get this new point of view.
I thought moons were made of cheese.
I'm not ravioli.
Yeah.
Boy, you can't believe anything anymore.
See, but no, actually, that's science, you know. It's not really cheese, it's ravioli.
There you go. I'll rewrite the books.
Well,
speaking of books, did we break a record?
We're waiting to see. I think we might be just shy. I know we've been at least to 83. The record high is 85, and it's possible we could have gotten warmer in between the hourly observations, but we won't know that for a couple of hours. But no matter what, it was a nice stretch of warm summer weather, and now it's back to fall. We'll be doing that over the next few days. I'll tell you how that all will transition in just a few minutes.
Join Stoughton Health's Dr. Aaron Schwab on October 5th to learn about simple outpatient treatments that can alleviate varicose or spider veins. To register for the free educational talk, visit stoughtonhealth.com and click on Classes and Events.
This guy again.
Pops! Hey, son, you got a little something on your face.
Needed a quick shave.
Quick shave? Respect the process.
It ain't my dad's razor, Dad. It's from Gillette Labs.
Gillette Labs?
Gillette's ultimate shaving experience. This green bar releases trapped hairs from my face.
Game changer.
While the Flex Disc contours to it.
Looking smooth.
Feeling even smoother.
How about hooking me up with some Gillette Labs?
Check your text.
You're the best.
Nah, you're the best.
The best a man can get keeps getting better.
The next generation of shaving is Gillette Labs.
Wish you had help getting things done. Same. So I got Spectrum One. It's fast internet, unlimited mobile, and advanced Wi-Fi, all for a great price. Want it? Here's the number.
Call 833-784-4999 to get Spectrum Internet for $49.99 a month, plus advanced Wi-Fi and your first line of unlimited mobile free for 12 months. Spectrum Internet delivers the fastest download speeds in the nation.
Which helps me run all of this easily. Kids checkups? Scheduled. Work? Bust. Treat dispenser? Treating. And since I'm always on this, unlimited mobile is a no-brainer. Work.
Switch to Spectrum One. 300 megabit internet, unlimited mobile, and advanced Wi-Fi for enhanced security.
Spectrum One. Gets it done.
Get Spectrum Internet for $49.99 a month, plus advanced Wi-Fi, and your first line of unlimited mobile free for 12 months. Call 833-784-4999. Visit Spectrum.com or stop by a store today.
Are you sweating over high energy bills? Windows drafty or broken? Champion is here to help. With our 70th anniversary sale, buy 2 windows, get 2 free.
At Champion, we design new windows specific to your home's needs. Then they are built in our very own factory, installed by a team of professionals, and guaranteed for a lifetime by our best-in-class warranty.
Buy 2 windows, get 2 free. Call or go online to book your free estimate at getchampionwindows.com.
Join Stoughton Health's Dr. Aaron Schwab on October 5th to learn about simple outpatient treatments that can alleviate varicose or spider veins. To register for the free educational talk, visit stoughtonhealth.com and click on Classes and Events.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Well, it's the fourth day in a row we had unseasonably warm temperatures. The big question is whether or not we set a record today. The record high temperature is 85, set back in 2005. Unofficially so far, we've made it up to 83. It's possible we could have gotten warmer than that between the hourly observations. We'll have to see later on this evening if we made it warmer than that. We might be just shy, though. And part of the reason for that was we started out just a little cooler this morning. We started at 56. I was thinking our low temperature would be around 60. And so just that little extra difference that we had to go up might be the difference between setting a record and not setting a record. But now, shower chances are back in for tomorrow and for Friday afternoon. Not widespread rain expected. Some areas may miss out on the rain, but that will lead to cool temperatures by Friday and the weekend. We're looking at high temperatures probably in the middle 50s, and then could be cold enough early Sunday morning with low temperatures in the upper 30s to start seeing some patchy frost, which is about average for this time of year when we see our first frost. High temperatures, again, that yo-yo up and down swing continues. Still 78 tomorrow, 72 with dry weather on Thursday, then some showers on Friday, 54. We stay chilly for the weekend. Warm back up to near 70 by the middle of next week and then start to cool off again with some shower chances toward the end of next week. A Doppler track, our showers right now are out to the west. You can see them across Iowa and Minnesota, even a couple of thunderstorms here, but these are heading more toward the northeast. So it'll take a little while for the showers to move far enough east so that we start seeing them. And the air is a little bit drier across Wisconsin as well. And you can see this by future track precipitation over the next day and a half. Notice the rain out to the west, bringing perhaps up to an inch in some spots in those heavier thunderstorms. Then as that front moves across Wisconsin, the air is much drier here, and the precipitation becomes much more spotty. Most areas less than 1/10 of an inch of rain, maybe a couple of isolated thunderstorms over southeastern Wisconsin with 1/4 of an inch. And then on Thursday, the showers and storms pop up again across Illinois and into parts of Michigan, and that could lead to heavier rain there. The longer range future track precipitation, again, outside of that, we're not looking at much, maybe 1/4 to 1/2 inch of rain, and that's for the next 10 days. Plan to unite across Dane County. Look for skies to become mostly cloudy, but it'll be unseasonably mild. Low of 70 in Verona, 69 in Cross Plains, and 70 in Windsor. Across the rest of southern Wisconsin, 69 for the low in Janesville, 69 in Lone Rock, 65 in Wautoma. For tomorrow, look for variably cloudy skies. It'll be breezy, a little bit cooler, high 78, still well above normal. We could see a shower chance or maybe even an isolated thunderstorm. But future track precipitation, again, probably looking at 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch of rain in any area that gets a heavier thunderstorm. Some areas may miss out on the rain or see less than 1/10 of an inch of rain. First warn 7 to 10 day forecast. We're up down to 72 on Thursday and then 54 on Friday with some afternoon showers. Again, probably about a 30% chance at that. We do have, of course, the Badger homecoming weekend. We've got the parade Friday evening, so we'll keep an eye on that. Saturday for the football game should be great for the players. A little chilly for the fans in the stands, but not bad. And then, like I say, dry weather for the first half of next week, maybe some shower chances Thursday and Friday.
And still relatively mild.
Yeah, I mean, that's not bad. Even if we get frost by Sunday morning, that's right about the average time that we normally see it.
Good, okay. Yeah.
What is October? I keep forgetting.
Yeah.
Time flies.
Yeah, after the last 4 days, a lot of us forget it's October.
All right, Gary, thank you. A family in Minnesota is celebrating what most parents take for granted, their baby's ability to hear.
It's thanks to a surgery that had only ever been tried once before on a child very young. Susan Elizabeth Littlefield has the story.
And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max.
Little Diana's reading a book about imagination.
That very night in Max's room.
And her parents couldn't have imagined how their own story would unfold.
Getting rushed to the NICU at 3 days old is terrifying and terrible.
A sharp contrast to her smooth and celebrated birth.
Totally changed my life.
But after they got home with their second daughter, their first emergency happened, a high fever.
It just felt like something was off.
Their inclination was right. Diana had bacterial meningitis, a rare condition newborns can contract. She needed a shot in her brain and intensive care. But after months in Children's Minnesota, the little girl made some big progress.
She made it through the meningitis battle, which was huge. That was very, very frightening and very close.
A shunt in her brain stabilized. Then another battle. The meningitis was quickly stealing her hearing, fluid causing the cochlea to quickly close, as her doctor explains.
And that if we don't act quickly, we may never be able to give her the opportunity to hear out of that ear. And obviously that's a lot for a family to process.
We had 1 week to make the decision as to whether we were going to do a cochlear implant or not.
They had to decide if they wanted to give Diana a cochlear implant, a permanent hearing device, a fairly standard procedure on older kids. But there was only one child ever who was as young as Diana who had the surgery because that baby had meningitis too.
And it also disclosed that this is the youngest that, certainly I've ever done, that's ever been done in Minnesota. And there's only one other person that's had this procedure done successfully before Diana.
We wanted to give her the best opportunity to have hearing of some kind, ideally in both ears, and this was the only way to do that.
But they trusted the team had the tools, and after a long and tedious surgery, Diana had a cochlear implant. Because of her delicate size, they had to wait months to see if it worked.
When it turns on, Mama's gonna be the first one to talk, okay?
The whole family watched as the earpiece lit up, making it official that Diana's right ear could hear.
Can you hear?
She's looking to the other side more. Yeah, she is.
I thought it was a beautiful moment. Her eyes got super wide and she's just looking at me with that cute little innocence, like, I can hear something.
What Diana's done and what her family has done, I think will help a lot of people in the future.
The wild things roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth.
As they now have quite the story to tell.
The end.
In Savage, Susan Elizabeth Littlefield, WCCO News.
What a magic moment that was.
Miracle of medicine. Yeah,
I'll tell you, it's
incredible.
It is incredible. Well, coming up next here on Live at 4, Consumer Reports helps us with the best buys of the month.
And then coming up next hour at 5, if you've driven on Mineral Point Road in Madison, you might have seen red lanes. Are the red lanes colored red for the Badgers? A lot of people have asked us that question. So we sent reporter Kyle Pazorski out to get the answer. That's coming up at 5.
Showing how you feel, it's been a while. Go ahead and smile. Go ahead and smile.
The house before you, over 30 years old, still has its original windows. Bone
There's no need to be afraid of old windows. Feldco's got you covered this fall with 40% off windows and 40% off roofing. Plus, no interest for 1 year. 40% off windows and roofing won't last long. Hurry. Call now.
Call 866 for Feldco. Salonpas, makers of powerful pain relief patches for 89 years, believes in continuous improvement, like rounded corners that resist peeling, with an array of active ingredients and sizes to relieve your pain. Salonpas, it's good medicine.
Spectrum brings us Spectrum One, where Spectrum Internet, advanced Wi-Fi, and unlimited mobile come together to keep you seamlessly connected wherever you are!
Why did you switch? With Spectrum One, we get a super fast, reliable connection.
And the advanced Wi-Fi has enhanced security and privacy features that automatically block online threats.
How reliable is Spectrum Mobile? It's a super reliable service coast to coast.
Switch to Spectrum One and get internet for $49.99 a month, plus free advanced Wi-Fi and 1 free line of unlimited mobile. Call 1-833-685-4999.
Okay, Floor & Decor, show me what you've got. This house says spa day all day, but this modern look is so me. How's that for on trend and on budget?
At Floor & Decor, with our high-quality selection at everyday low prices, your upgrade has never been more you. Explore Floor & Decor today.
It's Ford Truck Month. Time to defeat any task in a Ford F-150 with all the capability, productivity, and technology of Ford F-Series. America's best-selling trucks 46 years straight. So get to Ford Truck Month and get into a built Ford tough truck.
Ain't nobody stopping me. Lease a new Ford F-150 STX for $419 a month for 36 months. Only at your local Ford dealer.
Showing how you feel, it's been a while. Go ahead and smile.
smile.
New at 5, did you notice the mysterious red concrete near the new bus transit stops? News 3 Now has the answers for why it has turned red.
After another unseasonably warm day, a cold front passing tomorrow will bring a chance of showers and a little drop in temperatures. Another chance of showers Friday will bring even cooler weather. At 5, we'll let you know how cool it'll be this weekend.
The Brewers have made the postseason 5 out of the last 6 years. I'm here at the stadium today catching up with fans on what they're expecting this series against the Diamondbacks tonight at 6.
Given the weather satellite has been, we end up in San Francisco, looking at Oakland, the Bay Bridge. 80 degrees. That's pretty warm for
perfect day today. Probably low humidity, too.
Yeah, beautiful shot. Well, believe it or not, the month of October is the unofficial start to the holiday shopping season.
Yeah, have you been in the stores? You can tell it's coming. Here it comes. Consumer Report says there will be sales all month long to help you save on your holiday shopping journey. Our Shane Hogan helps us out.
Expect the holiday sales to start earlier than ever this year as retailers jockey for consumers' attention and dollars this holiday shopping season.
As all the major retailers continue trying to one-up each other, they're starting their holiday promotions earlier than ever. This means October is now when you'll see all those big savings start, and there will be impressive sales all month long.
Target will kick things off with its Circle Week sale, October 1st through 7th. Amazon's Prime Big Deal Days comes October 10th to 11th. Walmart's sale is October 9th through 12th, and Best Buy will be offering sales through the month. Before those sales hit, Consumer Reports found some top products to look out for in this month's Best Time to Buy. Cozy up this fall with a brand new mattress. This NOLA natural mattress is now $14.06 at NOLA. This CR recommended mattress aced its tests in maintaining its original shape, height, and firmness after 8 years of simulated use. Next, the perfect gift for the music lover, traveler, or anyone just wanting a little peace and quiet. These Bose noise-canceling headphones are as low as $2.99 at Amazon, Best Buy, and Bose. Appetizers for those upcoming parties will be a breeze with an air fryer. This Instant Vortex Plus air fryer is now as low as $109.95 at Amazon. And send guests off with a cup of great coffee. This Ninja Specialty coffee maker is as low as $139.99 at Best Buy and the Home Depot.
You should not buy a TV in October. TVs continue to be at their best price during Black Friday weekend, so hold off if you want to get the best deal on a new set.
And remember, there's plenty of time to shop until the holidays, so no need to panic just yet. This is Shane Hogan.
Get shopping. No? All right, looking for something else this month. Consumer Report says chainsaws, snow blowers, leaf blowers, thermostats, and ranges are also all in deep discounts in October.
Well, you can get a break on that chainsaw that you
I've
want to buy me for Christmas.
Mass testing, finding a vaccine, sound familiar?
As cases rise, COVID is back top of mind for some. UW Health's Chief Quality Officer, Dr. Jeff Potoff, is here. Hi, Dr. Potoff. Hey, guys. We'll talk about it when Live at 4 continues.
This right here is confidence in a bottle.
Not only does it change you on the outside, but something in the inside, knowing that you're looking better.
It makes me feel so much more confident than I've ever felt in my life.
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Well, today we're going to see one for ourselves and let you be the judge. It's called Plexiderm, and lifestyle expert Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and I'm so excited. We even have a video, and you'll notice the model has bags underneath his eyes and some sagging, and all he uses is a small amount on a clean, dry face, and that's how easy it is.
All right, what's the active ingredient?
Okay, so it's silicates that are minerals found in shale rock, and what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes, and as little as 10 minutes, no prescriptions, and very little effort. Even watching the video, this is a real, it's a model, but it's a real guy with real bags underneath his eyes.
My real true opinion is holy words I can't say on camera. This is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, I could feel it just lifting my skin. It was amazing. It feels good. Feels great. Looks even better.
And I did this to my father. We were at home. So we applied it to his under eye bags. And let me tell you, we were so excited. In under 10 minutes, they visibly disappeared from view. And now it is literally part of both of our daily routines. He calls me every single month saying, hey, Annette, I'm out of Plexiderm, please send me more. And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles. The way you want to do it is you want to have a clean, dry face. You use a small amount because it's so powerful. You have high school reunions, you have events you want to go to, you want to look years younger, this is it.
At our $14.95 price, it's the best way to try Plexiderm and see it work for yourself after your first application. Your solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Whether your project is large or small, get 11% off it all at Menards. From aerosols, floor coatings, stains, and more, our paint department has the quality Rust-Oleum products you need to bring your project to life. Rust-Oleum Stops Rust 5-in-1 spray paint is the first ever adjustable spray paint can. Choose from 5 different spray settings so you can get a professional finish on every project. A can is just $6.49 each after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
You know, people always ask me, Kevin, what does being the CEO of Cash Backing mean to you? It means cash back in every opportunity. Did you cash back on this?
Like I wouldn't cash back.
Cash backing by the basket. I see you. Oh, I dream you didn't cash back this flight. Oh, good. If you're buying it, flying it, or whining and dining it, then you gotta be cash backing. Come on now. Cash back on everything you buy with Chase Freedom Unlimited with no annual fee. How do you cash back? Chase, make more of what's yours.
In our first warning traffic, we have some delays eastbound on the Belt Line between I-3990 back to near John Nolan Drive. These delays aren't quite as bad as they were about 15 minutes ago. Just some minor delays outbound on US 151 towards Sun Prairie. As far as highways heading to the south and east of Madison, I-3990 in good shape, as well as I-94 eastward toward Milwaukee. North of Madison, not seeing any problems there. US 151 through Beaver Dam, I-3990, 94 to Portage, and I-39 northward from there, 90-94 to the northwest through the Dells, looking in good shape. That's your news 3 now, First Warn Traffic.
All right, Gary, thank you. Born and raised in Chicago, Dorothy Hoffner has survived the Great Depression and a pandemic. Now, at 104 years of age, she's become the oldest person in the world to tandem skydive out of an airplane. She completed her skydive at Skydive Chicago while attached to a certified tandem instructor. At 104 years and 289 days, she is the oldest person in the world to skydive. Organizers are working to have Guinness certify Dorothy's jump.
That's incredible. That's very inspiring.
Almost 105.
Wow, good for her.
With cooler weather right at our back door, a lot of people are seeking COVID booster and flu shots.
But you might be having a harder time than usual finding your COVID vaccine right now. Pharmacies are struggling to get enough supply to meet the high demand, at least here in Dane County.
Yeah, especially in Dane County. And parents have questions about what the school year will bring. UW Health's Dr. Jeff Potoff is here with his weekly visit.
Hi, Dr. Potoff.
Hey, guys.
We are so healthy here in Dane County. We just want to get shots.
Yeah.
And you can't get them.
Yeah, I think that's part of it. So certainly not as much vaccine out there as there was initially. And I think particularly if you look at a place like Dane County where there is lots of demand for getting these boosters, it's making it a little bit more challenging. We do have national pharmacies, your Walgreens and CVS's, some of the other large ones that have supply. You can get it, but it's not as easy as it was before where you could almost go like same day and get it. You gotta make plans for that. And then the health system's still waiting for our supply so that we can also offer it to patients. But
UW.
Yep.
The demand for this one is much higher than it was for the bivalent booster. Why is that? And
I think
what
it's
does that tell you?
A combination. One, there might have been a lot more bivalent booster out there, so it seemed like there was a better supply. Demand might have been similar, but I also think it's been a while. People realize that they haven't had a shot in a while. It's not like we've asked them to get vaccinated every couple of months. It's maybe been a while since they had COVID, and they know people who are getting COVID. You put those things together, and a lot of folks are saying, you know what? I'm going to go get vaccinated because I really don't have time to be sick in the next couple of weeks.
Plus the weather changing,
right.
too.
The other one was in the summer, right? The bivalent was like, it's summer, I'm not going to get it. But now we get flu season, and people are getting both shots at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, if you can do it, there's no harm in getting them separate. You can go one day, get the flu shot, go another day, get the COVID shot, but most of us don't like to go and get shots very often. So if you go, schedule one appointment, get your flu and get your COVID on the same day. That just seems practically the easier thing to do.
Same arm, other arm?
You could do same arm, but I might alternate it a little bit.
What is your recommendation for parents? A lot of parents are feeling some anxiety about the school year coming up.
Yeah.
Is this booster, are all kids eligible to get this latest booster?
Yeah, so kids 6 months and older eligible to get it. I think that's a good idea. Certainly, the younger kids are going to have less likely a chance of getting severely ill from COVID-19, but not zero chance. Older kids more likely to get sick. I would say if you can, get your kid boosted. Does it have to be right now today? I wouldn't worry too much about kind of like the supply. Just get on the list, get it done, and move on. As much as it prevents those kids from getting more sick, sometimes having that milder illness is just kind of nice too, as they're trying to get homework done at home and do other things. So.
And we should emphasize this is not the spring of 2020.
No, even with COVID cases going up, if you compare, say, surges during the middle of the pandemic versus now, it's not nearly as many cases.
I mean, do you have to get the booster? What's your recommendation?
Yeah, I would get the booster. I mean, my kids will get the booster, I'll get the booster, wife will get the booster. I think anyone who's eligible for it, there's really no downside. The booster is so safe that I'm not even really thinking about that too much anymore. I know that I probably wouldn't get really sick if I got COVID, but there's no guarantee there. So why not just get boosted, increase my chances that I have mild disease and go on with the fall.
But the government's not paying for them this time. You have to use private insurance, or if you don't have insurance, you can go to public health.
Yeah, absolutely. I still think people will be able to get a free COVID shot if they want it, but it does take more work. If you have health insurance, figure out what's in network. Make sure you get it from an in-network provider. If you don't have health insurance, contact DHS, and they can likely let you know where there's some free clinics. Most children will be covered under this, so with a little bit of like elbow grease, you can find a free vaccine for COVID-19.
Because out of pocket, it's over $100.
Like 120 bucks, something like that.
Yeah.
All right, doctor, good to see you.
Same.
See you next time.
Yep.
A final check to your forecast coming up.
Join Stoughton Health's Dr. Aaron Schwab on October 5th to learn about simple outpatient treatments that can alleviate varicose or spider veins. To register for the free educational talk, visit stoughtonhealth.com and click on Classes and Events.
Don't mind me. I'm just the flu. I'm quite harmless, really. And when people ask, but aren't you linked to dangerous flu complications like pneumonia, heart attack, and hospitalizations? I just say, but I'm just the flu. It's him. Who? I'm just the flu.
Fight the flu with Sanofi flu vaccines, which help prevent flu in older adults. They've even been shown to provide better protection from flu-related complications compared to standard dose flu shots.
Don't get Fluzone high-dose quadrivalent if you've had a severe allergic reaction to its components, including egg products, or after previous dose of flu vaccine. Don't get Flu-Block quadrivalent if you've had a severe allergic reaction to its components. Tell your healthcare professional if you've had severe muscle weakness after a flu shot. People with weakened immune systems may have a lower vaccine response.
This flu season, you do have a choice. Choose the protection of a Sanofi flu vaccine. Ask your pharmacist or doctor which Sanofi flu vaccine is right for you.
Once you pick up an Arby's cheesesteak, it's gonna be tough to set that thing back down. Hey, put it back. The commercial is not over. Arby's, we have the meats.
Join Stoughton Health's Dr. Aaron Schwab on October 5th to learn about simple outpatient treatments that can alleviate varicose or spider veins. To register for the free educational talk, visit stoughtonhealth.com and click on Classes and Events.
New at 5, did you notice the mysterious red concrete near the new bus transit stops? News 3 Now has the answers for why it has turned red. And the Brewers are in the playoffs, what fans are hoping to see starting tonight. That's coming up next.
News 3 Now's Call for Action has settled hundreds of area consumer disputes. But we can't do it without our dedicated team of volunteers. Would you like to join us? Contact Call for Action by phone or visit channel3000.com to fill out an application.
Live view from the WISC-TV Skycam shows partly sunny skies over Far southern Wisconsin, Platteville Queen Bee Radio Skycam shows a few more clouds. We'll start turning cloudy through the evening hours, but the rain is still pretty far out to the west of us, so I don't expect any rain tonight. It'll be during the day tomorrow. We'll see some scattered shower chances or maybe even an isolated thunderstorm. But temperatures are warm. 83 right now in Madison, 85 in the Dells, 85 Lone Rock, 87 in Boscobel. Here in Dane County, it's up to 84 in Mount Horeb, Oregon, and 84 in Edgerton. Look for skies to become mostly cloudy this evening, but temperatures dropping only into the middle 70s by 10 p.m. Like I say, the rain probably won't reach us until sometime tomorrow morning.
It's August forecast. It is. Thank you. Tomorrow here on Live at 4, it brings in vendors and farmers from all over the globe.
We're heading to World Dairy Expo at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison. Farm Director Pam Yonke will tell us what's new this year. That's coming up tomorrow on Live at 4.
It's our biggest sale of the year. And you can save big
on quality home furnishings throughout the showroom.
Join us for our anniversary sale and help us celebrate.
Over 25 years at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
It's Ford Truck Month. Time to defeat any task in a Ford F-150 with all the capability, productivity, and technology of Ford F-Series. America's best-selling trucks 46 years straight. So get to Ford Truck Month and get into a built Ford tough truck.
Ain't nobody stopping me.
Lease a new Ford F-150 STX for $419 a month for 36 months. Only at your local Ford dealer.
Think all Medicare plans are the same? Think again. With Dean Health Plan, you can get the coverage you need with premiums as low as $0 a month. That includes medical, hospital, and prescription coverage with $0 copays for primary care doctor visits, plus extra benefits like comprehensive dental and savings on over-the-counter pharmacy items. Call 1-855-822-6173 now to request your free Dean Health Plan guide. Dean Health Plan, right here with you.
Entresto is the #1 heart failure brand prescribed by cardiologists. It was proven superior at helping people stay alive and out of the hospital. Don't take Entresto if pregnant. It can cause harm or death to an unborn baby. And don't take Entresto with an ACE inhibitor or aliskiren, or if you've had angioedema with an ACE or ARB. The most serious side effects are angioedema, low blood pressure, kidney problems, or high blood potassium. Ask your doctor about Entresto for heart failure.
Fry Construction invites you to usher in the fall season with our exclusive fall sale. We're talking about savings of 23%. Many of your neighbors already know how we strive to meet and exceed expectations with each and every project. That's why they voted us Best Roofer 4 years in a row. Experience the best of Madison for yourself with Fry Construction. Get on board for our fall savings. Save 23% off gutters with any full roofing project. Schedule your consultation today at fryconstruction.com.
It's our biggest sale of the year. And you can save big
on quality home furnishings throughout the showroom.
Join us for our anniversary sale and help us celebrate.
Over 25 years at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
In today's Final Touch, for many, it's a bucket list item.
It's the annual rounding up of the bison in Custer State Park. South Dakota cowboys and cowgirls rounded up a herd of more than 1,500 bison as part of an annual effort to maintain the health of the species, which has rebounded from near extinction. Visitors from around the world cheered from behind barbed wire fencing as whooping horseback riders chased the thundering woolly giants across the grasslands, the hills and grasslands. As many as 60 million bison once roamed North America, moving in vast herds that were center to the culture and survival of numerous Native American groups. They were hunted to the brink of extinction more than a century ago. Today, there are more than 500,000 bison in the U.S.
What a sight that is.
It is a sight.
Custer State Park is incredible, but we never saw that.
That even makes it better.
Yeah.
All right, that's our time for now. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you back here again tomorrow. News 3 Now at 5 starts right now.